Our countrywide tractor and auction. We're the auction company holding this auction today. We're based out of Spring Hill, Kansas. We basically sell farm equipment and trees most of the time. I'm going to run through some terms of the. Well, I'm going to tell you who we're working for. We're working for Instant Shade and KAT Nurseries here today. They've got a lot of good products, good trees. I'll get into all that here in a little bit. I'm just going to give you kind of how this auction works. I know some of you are auction goers and some of you aren't. I'm just going to tell you how the process works. If you haven't got your buyer number yet, you need to go down to the retail center down over the hill here, and you need to register. You give them your driver's license and everything, and then you come up here and we're going to have the speech now. All the terms of the sale are cash, check. We take Visa, MasterCard, and Discover on your purchases on credit cards. We have a 3% service charge for use of credit cards, so keep that in the back of your mind. All the sales today will have a 10% buyer's premium. That means if you buy a tree for $50, it costs you a $5 buyer's premium that way. Trying to think here. I don't have my notebook with me. All items must be paid for today. We will be collecting Lenexa sales tax. It's 9.025%. If you have a resale exempt or any other form of exempt, the gals at the office have to have it down there. But like I say, everything has to be settled and paid in full today. I had a gentleman ask me earlier if he can open up an account with us, and you know, we're selling the trees, and that's how it works. The order of the sale is we're going to start here, go clear to the end. We'll jump across the driveway. Oh, we're coming straight back this time? Okay, we're coming back. So we're going to sell some shrubs, and then we just kind of weave our way in and out of here. Tory will probably line us out here in a little bit. There's food in the building. The restrooms are located right in front of the where you check in there. Trying to think of anything else. Okay.
2 weeks to get it out of here?
Yeah, you have 2 weeks. You know, we're having these auctions every weekend. You have 2 weeks to remove your items. And the loadout procedure will go like this. You know, after you get, as soon as you get through making your purchases, you'll go down and pay the girls in the office. And then, where do they go to, Ron? He can tell them. This is Ron Keith. He's the owner of Instant Shade, and he can tell how the loadout and everything goes.
Thanks, Dale. Well, once again, thank everybody for coming. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody you know that what you see here are wonderful, beautiful shade trees that Tory and I have come together and partnered up and try to put these trees into Kansas City's community before they go away. In other words, away means burn. And we just don't have the heart to let them go. So this is a unique opportunity that we're trying to put back in the community of Kansas City. So anyway, here, again, Ron Keith, owner of Instant Shade, Tory, the owner of KAT Nurseries, and Schwope Brothers Nursery as well, have teamed up to do this. We've got a few things we've got to offer. Anybody with the Instant Shade shirt on today will be able to answer any questions you need on how to pick up your tree and deliver your tree. We offer delivery service. We'll do a total turnkey. We'll install it, mulch it, dirt it, stake it, the whole 9 yards for you if you want that done. If you don't want that done, then the procedures of pickup will be Monday through Friday. No pickups on Saturday and Sunday. Naturally, we're running the auction on Saturday, and Sunday we don't have anybody staffed to do that. So Monday through Friday, if you buy anything, you can pick it up. And anything you buy today, you can load up today. And when you check out, there'll be an Instant Shade person down there, and you'll give them your ticket, and then they have radio communication, and they'll radio up here to a crew, and they'll pull your tree out to the far end down there, that big main road, and you'll drive up through here, and you'll go all the way down this road here and then turn on the main road, and there'll be a person down there waiting for you, again, with a radio and a ticket. Make sure you're ready to go, and then you'll pull up and they'll load you right at that time. And it's a pretty slick operation, goes pretty quick once you get in line. So anything you buy today can be loaded today, no problem. One other thing we have here today, you'll see some guys in the Arbor Masters shirts. Those are arborists that are here, and they're here to answer any questions that you may have about a tree, how it grows, insects, diseases, how to maintain it, things like that. And they're scattered around. Mark, raise your hand right there. The little guy, Mark Cantrell, he's our certified arborist with Arbor Masters, and he's here to help you in any way you can. There's several others as well around the area here. So when you check out, again, is the time to, if you want to deliver or anything there, we appreciate it. The Instant Shade Landscape Center will be open all year. We're going to bring in some Christmas trees and have seasonal things throughout the year, so we appreciate your business anytime. Thank you very much for attending, and we're ready to go.
I'm going to let Tory, this is Tory Schwope with KAT Nurseries and Schwope Other Farms. Tory is one of the leading growers probably in the United States. He'll tell you all everything. As far as we've done some auctions for Tory in the past, if there's anything he can tell you about the trees, he's going to tell you about it, but it's all good product here today, folks. You know, if Tory sees there's something wrong with the tree, he's going to pull it out of the sale, and, you know, he's going to tell you how it is. So these are good quality stuff. We've got some of these, some of you buyers, if you're looking to donate to charities, Tory can tell you about that. I'm going to let him speak a little bit.
Yeah, again, I want to thank you guys for coming, and I take it as my job to be out in front here. I'm going to explain best as my ability what these trees will do for you as we go through the auction. Try to help you out as far as heights, widths, fall color, good applications for the nursery stock here. I'll probably also talk a little bit about who grew these plants, whether they're my trees or some of my friends. We put this together again to try to avoid destroying material, whether it's my material or good friends of mine across the country. We've got product here. A majority of the product was locally grown, but we do have products from as far as Oregon, South Carolina, Arkansas, Tennessee, all over the place. Really good stuff, all from people that I've done business with for a long time. Kind of a little bit about my history. I grew up in a family growing nursery stock and have done it all my life. And you'll probably be able to tell I'm pretty passionate about what I do. But if you have any questions about something, feel free to tug on my shirt and ask me, or if you can't hear what I'm saying when I'm describing the trees, yell at me and I'll yell over your direction. The other thing that we're trying to set up, again, we're trying to put this auction on to benefit Kansas City. It's really semi-destructive to our business as a nursery industry to sell these plants for this kind of money, but we're just trying to encourage people to put more plants and trees into our community. I've done a lot of work of trying to set people up that want trees. A lot of our municipalities have gotten all their plant purchasing budgets cut out, so I've set stuff up with Kansas City and Olathe, and we're actually looking for other folks that would like to have trees donated to worthy causes. So if you want to purchase things for those causes, for those cities, to get these trees out in the parks, churches, wherever, we're happy to help you make arrangements for that. We did have one gentleman in the last auction that bought 7 trees and donated them to Olathe Parks and Rec. We certainly appreciate that, and we hope that y'all will join in on our cause. That's right. This gentleman in front of me that's taping me, and at least he's got me not showing my bald spot this time. His name's Chad Wineland, and if you're interested in purchasing trees and donating them, you'll want to talk to Chad at checkout. Anybody have any questions before we get started about anything? Ron, do you have anything to add, or? Okay. I do want to add, you're going to sell that tree out there on the...
What we're going to do at the end of this row, we're going to bring the tree spade up and auction the big tree.
Okay. That tree, as you drove in, As soon as we get to the end of this row, we're going to auction that tree off. I just want to mention one thing, kind of the order of this auction. How we do this, folks, is we're going to start with lot 1,000, and we have 1,000, 1,001, 2, and 3 available. That means we have 4 trees. So if you're going to bid on the first tree, and the winning bidder has the option to take all 4 of those species of trees. So if the winning bidder only takes this first one, I may or may not ask the crowd, you know, does anybody else want the next one at that price? If you raise your hand, I can have the liberty of selling it to you, or this and that. But that's, you know, that's kind of, but we don't ever give you choice of, you know, we're selling them in lot orders, what I'm telling you. So that's the main thing you need to recognize that way. I guess we're ready to get started. If anybody doesn't have any questions, we have bottled water in the truck and peanuts for you free of charge. So Martin, he's our driver. He's drove us around many miles at a very slow rate. So
peanuts on the side, right-hand side of the truck in a plastic bag.
Yep, there's peanuts over there and water. We have Charlie Angel. He's our auctioneer. He's a local auctioneer. I'm Dale Salmon. Boone Weedle, he works with us. He'll be selling. Steve Maines is an auctioneer from Des Moines, Iowa. He's up here today and going to go to work. He says he's lost in a forest, is what he just said. So we're ready to go to work. Let Tory tell you about the trees.
All right, first tree is Green Spire Linden. This is a nice big shade tree, very formal, tough, rugged shade tree. Good green foliage. It's going to get 40, 45 feet tall, 30 feet wide. Very formal, very symmetrical, and also very clean. No seeds, no mess. Good, strong shade tree. A lot of times used as a street tree. Green Spire Linden is what it's called. Yellow fall color.
All right, folks, I do want to mention also, I can't see everybody, so any of those gentlemen, Charlie, Steve, or Boone, or Colt, you can sure bid to them. They'll catch your bids, and we're going to take off.
Top bid gets the privilege.
Yeah, top bids it takes as many as you want in that
in
the order.
There's no choice.
There's no choice. You take them right in consecutive order. Folks, if you don't have one of these sheets, if you did not get one that gives you the lot order of the sale and everything, that's the best thing you can have here. If you don't have any one or you'd like one, there are some in the front of the auction truck here. So that'll help you kind of carry on and understand, and it's got a lot of useful information on it. Alrighty, let's go. Alright, sell the first one. You got choice 1,000. First tree from 1,000 to 1,003. Alright, what are you going to give over? You get $100. I get 100, I get 75, 85, then you get 75, 85, I get a 40, 50. I get a 40, 50, then you get a 40, 50, I get a 40, 50, I get a 20, 30, then they get a 20, 30, then you get a come along, 30, 30, not 40, 50, I get a 40, 50. I get a 40, 50, then you get a 40, not 50, I get a 40, 50, 50, not 5, I get a $50, I get a 5, I get a $50, I get a 5, 5, 5. How about you, sir? 50, not 5. I get a $50, I get a 5, I get a $50, I get a 55, 55, all done, sold out $50, number.
Straight up the alley.
Number 100, number 100.